Okay, this will be my forecast for next week. I'm just going to go through this, so please pay attention, okay? On GJ 4 hours, we are definitely what? Sellers are strong on the GJ 4 hours, okay, which is pound yen. So what I'm looking at on GJ for next week, I want to give you a simple way of reading this. The very simple way of reading this on GJ is this. By London or pre-London Open, let's say 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. If price has given us our top wick, all we are waiting for is for price to break this low for us to take our sells coming down. So on the break of this low, so don't put a sell stop now. Wait for price to open as in Asian session and come to pre-London. Okay, before London Open, which will be around 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at for price to break this low. If it had already broken the low, don't take the sell because no, wait for it to do what? Retrace, then break the low. You take the sell on the break of the current low. So what I'm trying to say is this. If you look at the 1 hour time frame on GJ, you will observe what is obvious. What is obvious here is this. We're in sellers market on the 1 hour. We've retraced. So if price breaks this low, we're anticipating what? It to continue down. This is an area of potential what? TP. Okay? This is an area for us to take our TP. But at the moment, I don't know how deep this retracement will be. If it takes out this psychological level here, then we're anticipating that it should go as high as this zone, anywhere from here to here, before continue its descent. Okay, so if it takes out this area, we're anticipating retracement to come this deep. So this is one. If it takes out this, if price goes above here, in fact, this is looking to let me do it this way. Okay, okay, okay. So if price breaches this point here, then we're anticipating that it should go deeper to somewhere around from here to this spot, this zone. So if price breaches this yellow line, I'm anticipating it to retrace deeper to this zone. But I don't want it to go beyond this. Let me put another yellow line. Let it not go beyond this top yellow line. Okay, this is our final page. This is a red line. In fact, I don't normally use red, but just consider this the red line, meaning price should not go above this 168.069, sort of. Price shouldn't go above it. Okay, if price goes above, then something is wrong. It's possibility that the bulls will just keep pushing. So I'm anticipating that next week, these are what I'm looking at. Price to break this low, continue down. This will be my potential TP. If price breaks this yellow line here, it should keep going up at least to this zone before descending again. Okay, something like this. Something like this. Okay, so this is my potential TP. So if price gives a deeper retracement, this will be one area to look out for TP. This is another area to look out for TP. But if price just keeps pushing without giving deep retracement, then this is where we'll be looking at for our what? TP. It's as simple as that. This is for GJ. So scenario 1 is this. Let me rehash or repeat what I just said. Scenario 1, if price just breaks this low, it will continue going down. That is without deep retracement. But for retracement, if price breaks this yellow line, this lower yellow line, we are anticipating it to do what? Keep going up to this zone here. We are still in seller's territory. If price comes this deep, then this will be our what? Area of potential TP. Then this will be another area of TP, potential TP. So scenario 1 is this, Z1, price will just break this low and continue dropping. Scenario 2 is price to retrace, break this high, retrace deep, then drop down, then possibly go down further. So this is scenario 2. Scenario 3, if price just keeps going bullish, takes out this top yellow line, then we'll be anticipating what? More buys. This is scenario 3. Then there's another scenario where price could give some retracement, but will fail to break this lower yellow line, then drop. I will call this scenario 1B. Let this be 1A. So this is for GJ. So these are all the scenarios I'm looking out for to play out tomorrow. So this is not magic. This is just my market forecast for tomorrow, Monday. Okay, Monday when the market opens. I'm not talking about Monday to Friday. Most people will publish or post weekly forecast. I'm giving you what, because the market cannot be fixed. Is it not a respecter of anyone at the moment? Okay, so I'm giving you what I know could play out for tomorrow. Then I'll publish another one if you're not part of the live class for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like that. Okay, so this is for GJ. For scenarios we are looking out for, scenario 1A, 1B, scenario 2, and scenario 3. Now, let's go for gold. Let's see what gold will give us for next week. By the way, GJ played out very fine. For those of you who attended the live class and who watched the video on YouTube that were uploaded, as you can see, price broke this low and continued down, and I was anticipating price to break this low for more descent. Then I put another sell entry here, which gave me TP. So this one, I just kept this position and I'll be observing this position very closely. Okay, this is for GJ. Let's look at for gold. Now, if you want to confirm if most of these forecasts are working out, just watch the previous video and compare with the video that comes after that and see if price played out as anticipated. There is no cheating or joro as we call it in Nigeria here. Okay, let's go to the next one. For gold, gold played out beautifully. Okay, just like we forecasted. Look at it. I put a sell stop here when price was still somewhere within this zone. I put a sell stop here with my stop loss here. Price gave me my 1 hour. Okay, gave me my 1 hour before going up. So what am I looking out for on gold for next week? Very simple. I'm looking out for some retracement, possibly. Scenario 1, if price will just break and keep going up, scenario 1. Scenario 2 is for price to give me what? Some retracement, scenario 2, and do what? Continue going up, but here will be one potential area for TP. Then as it keeps going ahead, we'll continue. Or price to do what? Drop and do what? Come, but I'm more on the buy side for gold. So for GJ, I'm on the sell side. GJ meaning pound yen, Great British pound, Japanese yen. For gold, I'm more biased, like I'm in sellers kind of. For gold, I'm anticipating more buys. For GJ, I'm anticipating more sales. Okay, now let's look at what Bitcoin would give us. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin is playing as anticipated. Okay, this was what I explained to those who attended the class when it was treated live. I said we are still in seller's territory. Whatever you're seeing here is considered retracement. And I said, okay, if price breaks this resistance, I'm anticipating more buys because I'm considering that price will do what? Price will be in what we call money spot based on what my mentor taught me. Price will be in money spot. Money spot being an area where we are supposed to be looking for sales, but we are taking a counter trend buys because of that is where money is flowing in, new money is coming in for more buys until it gets impounded or the volume of those who want to sell gets stronger or higher than those who want to buy, then kaboom, it will drop. But as you can see, it broke this low, so this sell stop has been activated. Okay, stop loss is here, so I'm anticipating it to do what? Continue dropping further. So for Bitcoin, I'm looking out for what? More sales. For GJ, I'm looking out for buys. For gold, I'm looking out for GJ, I'm looking out for sales. GJ and Bitcoin sells, gold buys. Okay. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, if you're finding it difficult to understand this, watch the previous video because it flows from one previous video to this. So watch the previous video so that you can have a better understanding of this particular section. I forecasted that price is holding at an area of concern. A break above could see more rally, which as you can see, price this failed to break above, meaning that there was no rally. Then sweet sells below or from here, and as you can see, price dipped. Okay, it's very easy. The market is not difficult to understand. It's just the process that appears difficult. Okay, you see, Bitcoin dropped about 4.08%. Okay, so price is playing very beautifully. I'm going to give room for you to ask your questions. Okay, feel free to ask your questions. If you're not part of the live lesson, feel free to type your questions in the comment section and you will expect feedback from us. Thank you very much. Peace.